Hey everyone, I'm Moses Ediani, and welcome to a new series where we'll be diving deep into the often confusing, always complex, and sometimes, let's face it, kind of frustrating world of US immigration. Don't worry, we're gonna make it as painless as possible. Today, we're kicking things off with a big one. Unlocking the American Dream Immigration Pathways Explained. Because whether you're dreaming of joining us here in the land of apple pie, baseball, and, opportunity, or you're just curious about how this whole immigration system actually works, understanding the pathways is key, so buckle up, grab your metaphorical passports, and let's embark on this journey together. Because, as we all know, journeys of 1,000 miles usually start with a single visa application, or something like that. Alright, let's jump right into the deep end with a pathway many of you are probably familiar with: family-based immigration. This one's pretty much what it sounds like. If you've got a close family member, think US citizens or lawful permanent residents, they might just be your ticket to a green card. Now, it's not as simple as your long-lost third cousin twice removed sending you an invite. We're talking immediate family here, folks. Spouses, children, parents, and in some cases siblings. And even then, there's a whole process, paperwork up to the wazoo. And let's not forget the waiting. Oh, the waiting. See, the US has these things called family preference categories, and they determine how many visas are available each year for each category. And depending on where your family member is from and who they're sponsoring, you could be looking at a wait time of a few years, or even a couple of decades. But hey, good things come to those who wait, right? And for many, family-based immigration is the most reliable path. It's all about keeping families together, which, in a world that often feels determined to keep us apart, is something worth fighting for. Family not an option? Don't worry, the US also welcomes individuals who bring their talents and skills to the table. This, my friends, is employment-based immigration, and it's a whole other ballgame. Picture this: a giant metaphorical obstacle course with hurdles made of H-1B visas, investment requirements, and enough bureaucratic jargon to make your head spin. Sound intimidating? Well, it can be. See, this pathway is designed to attract the best and brightest doctors, engineers, researchers, entrepreneurs, you name it. And each profession has its own set of hoops to jump through. You'll need a job offer from a US employer willing to sponsor you, no easy feat, and depending on your chosen field, you might need advanced degrees, years of experience, or even exceptional abilities. Oh, and did I mention the quotas? Yeah, each year, the US government sets a limit on how many employment-based visas they're giving out. So, you're not just competing against the obstacle course itself, you're also going up against thousands of other highly skilled individuals from around the world. But hey, if you've got the grit, determination, and a resume that could make a Fortune 500 CEO weep, employment-based immigration might just be your path to the American dream. Okay, enough about family ties and impressive resumes. Let's talk about pure, unadulterated luck. Enter the Diversity Visa Lottery, also known as the Green Card Lottery, a program so random it would make a bingo night at your grandma's house look predictable. Each year, the US government gives away 55,000 green cards to individuals from countries with historically low rates of immigration to the US. It's like a global sweepstakes where the grand prize is a one-way ticket to the land of opportunity. Now, the catch? Well, besides needing to meet some basic education or work experience requirements, the selection process is completely random. That's right, folks, it's all down to a computer program that randomly selects winners from a pool of millions of applicants. It's like throwing your name in a hat, except the hat is a supercomputer and instead of your name, it's your immigration dreams. The odds of winning? Well, let's just say they're not exactly in your favor. But hey, someone has to win, right? And who knows, that someone could be you. Now it's time to address a more serious side of immigration. One that's less about pursuing dreams and more about seeking safety and a chance at a life free from fear. I'm talking about refugee and asylum status, a pathway for individuals fleeing persecution in their home countries. This isn't about economic opportunity or family reunification. This is about escaping war, violence, or persecution based on race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. It's about seeking refuge in a nation founded on the ideals of freedom and protection. But seeking refuge in the US is anything but easy. It's a long, arduous process, often fraught with legal hurdles, bureaucratic delays, and the emotional toll of reliving past trauma. Applicants must prove they have a well-founded fear of persecution, and the burden of proof is high. it's important to remember that seeking refuge is not a choice. It's a necessity. It's a testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of unimaginable hardship. And while the process is far from perfect, it represents a lifeline for those who have lost everything and are simply seeking a safe haven to rebuild their lives. Hold on to your textbooks, folks, because we're about to explore the world of student visas, a pathway for those seeking to further their education in the land of opportunity, and maybe, just maybe, turn that diploma into a green card. Every year, thousands of students from around the globe flock to the US, drawn by its prestigious universities, cutting-edge research, and the promise of a world-class education. But let's be real. The path from student visa to permanent residency is less of a straight line and more of a winding road with a few detours along the way. First, you've got to get accepted into a US institution and secure that coveted F1 or M1 visa. Then comes the hard part, navigating the complex web of optional practical training, OPT, H-1B sponsorship, yes that again, and employment-based green card categories. It's a long shot for sure, but for many ambitious students, the opportunity to study in the US is just the first step on their American journey. And hey, even if the green card doesn't pan out, the experience, the education, and the global perspective gained along the way are invaluable. And there you have it, a crash course. See what I did there? In the wild, wonderful, and often overwhelming world of US immigration pathways, we've covered everything from family ties to extraordinary abilities, from the luck of the draw to the pursuit of safety and education. It's a lot to take in, I know, but hopefully, you've gained a better understanding of the different routes available and the challenges and triumphs that come with each one. Remember, the American dream may be universal, but the path to achieving it is unique for everyone. So, whether you're just starting your journey or you're a seasoned traveler on the road to citizenship, keep dreaming big, keep exploring your options, and most importantly, never give up hope. Because hey, if a nation built by immigrants can't inspire a little hope, what can? Thanks for watching.